Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Black Medium Arts. I am Thauheeda and this video is made in collab with Salami. Here I'll be talking today a little bit about charcoal art. The materials that you see here are the items that I use for my charcoal art, and not necessarily all are required to make a beautiful art. Even one charcoal pencil or a chunky charcoal would go a long way. Starting with my materials, these are the 3 graphite pencils that I use. You can use any graphite pencil, but these are the ones that I have and I use. This is a Delhi brand 2H graphite pencil, which I use for basic sketching. And then there are these mechanical pencils. This is 0.5 lead size and this is 2.0 lead size. These both are from 1 to 10 shop, which is good enough for your basic sketch. The next are the charcoal pencils. This is white charcoal pencils from Generals. Next is the black charcoal pencil, again from Generals. The white and this black is the Primo version of Generals, which has a black matte look to it. The next is also a General brand charcoal pencil, but this one is extra soft, and so on. There are a variety of charcoal pencils that you can use. This specific charcoal pencil, along with that one, these give a very fine line and does not smudge. And then there is willow charcoal, which you can use for sketching as well. Jumping on to erasers, there are many types of erasers and different uses for it. Like for example, this is Tombow mono eraser, which is used for getting highlights in your charcoal drawing. These are pencil erasers. You can use it as well for highlights and sometimes for shading as well. And the famous kneaded eraser, you can use it for many things like shading, highlighting, etc, etc, etc. For blending, you can pretty much use anything: Q-tips, cotton, tortillons or paper stumps, brushes, smaller ones, bigger ones, according to your need. And finally, this is compressed charcoal, and inshallah in today's project our majority of our work will be covered by this. And for the paper, we'll be using multimedia. This is one of the watercolor painting that I had done, and we'll be using this as our reference for today's project. So once you have your reference ready, you can start laying out your basic sketch, either using your pencil as a guide, or you can use the grid method, or if you're good at drawing, you can freehand it, or you can use the geometric shape method, or you can even trace it. After laying out your basic sketch, you can go ahead and start adding the details. Now that your detailed sketch is done, you can start adding charcoal to your work. I usually start with background, so I am laying the background with the compressed charcoal. After covering the whole area with compressed charcoal, I am using a butter paper to collect the residue powders, which we'll be using inshallah for blending and smudging. Using one of the brushes, you start smudging out the covered surface, and there will be a lot of residue which you will collect, and we'll be using it for shading purposes. Using the powdered compressed charcoal you had collected, dab your brush onto it and you can start adding more details to your work. Now this is just a very basic sketch. You can continue adding more highlights, more details as per your wish. You can go in depth, but this is where I choose to stop. See you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.